sounds so good. Once we left the dealership, we made our way towards a little town called Decatur. We talked about our first impressions and how we felt about the new Z06.
Alright, so now that we've driven the car for a few miles, how does the car feel? What are your first impressions?
Very exciting. Very exciting. First 500 miles, we gotta keep it on touring mode and everything, but it's exciting. The Stingray, and people always got mad at me, it never felt fast to me, because there's fast, and then there's get your dick hard fast.
Oh shit mode.
Like the Stingray is fast in a straight line. It'll do like what, in under 3 seconds. Well, look at that, it's a racetrack. You know, I looked here before. You can actually, up there on the top, those are actually apartments. You can, they're for sale.
Oh, that's dope.
Now that we're driving this, there's a complete difference. Like I can see how there's like sports cars and supercars. The Stingray is not a supercar. It looks like one, but it's not one. It's just a really cool sports car. This is in the supercar category. What are your first impressions?
It just feels great. It sounds good. It's definitely gets a lot more attention. But yeah, just listening to it, I like it. It rides great, especially for a performance car.
Right?
Yeah. I gotta see how it handles on on bad roads, but so far the roads have been treating us good.
It'd be tough to listen to music in here with the way the exhaust sounds.
Yeah, what's funny is I haven't gotten bored. The engine tone has really kept me entertained.
Here we are, my friends, in the town of Decatur. And wouldn't you know it, right as we pull into town, it starts raining. Unbelievable. Anyways, Decatur's located about an hour from Dallas and has a population of about 7,000. As we pull up to the stop sign, you're going to see this awesome building called the Wise County Courthouse. It was built in 1895. We were going to stop and take some pictures by the courthouse, but there was a lot of fencing due to the renovation. To the right here, there's a bunch of restaurants, there's a coffee spot. It's really cool seeing all these businesses. Like, if you didn't know by now, now you know. I love these old downtowns. So cool. Some more businesses on the right. I don't know what they are. No clue. Up ahead onto the left, right there, there's this place called the Majestic Theater. I guess it never was a theater. It's like a clothing store of some type. I guess some dude owns it and he wanted to bring some pizzazz to the downtown, so he had that sign specially built to make it look like a theater. Got a pizza spot there, Mexican spot there, barbecue spot straight ahead it looks like. This is my stuff right here. I love these little downtowns. What surprised me most about Decatur, honestly, was that it wasn't abandoned. There was life here, businesses were open, it was clean. There's so many towns between Dallas and Amarillo that are exactly like this. They have the downtown square with the big courthouse in the middle. The only difference is those towns have basically been forgotten and most of all the storefronts are empty. So as we exit Decatur, we're gonna hit one last spot, and it's called the Petrified Wood Gas Station. Here we are, pulling up to the Petrified Wood gas station. What a cool, unique spot. This place was built in the 1920s and is covered entirely in petrified wood. You can see there's some buildings in the back there, and those used to be cabins. And rumor has it that Bonnie and Clyde stayed there a couple weeks before they died. Here I am inspecting the Petrified Wood gas station to make sure the petrified wood is indeed real. After exploring for a little bit, we decided to take some beauty shots of the Z06. The next stop on our trip was a little town called Bowie. It's about a half hour from Decatur and has a population of just under 6,000. As you can see, the downtown is super small, but they are famous for one unusual thing. Little mini town called Bowie. I guess they're famous for having the world's largest Bowie knife. What do you think about this large Bowie knife, man?
It reminds me of Crocodile Dundee.
That's a knife.
This is quite an attraction, man. Yep, this is the Bowie knife. We got the Guinness World Record certificate here. This is the largest Bowie knife, measuring 20 feet 6 inches long, and was achieved by the Bowie Chamber of Commerce in Bowie, Texas. It's pretty recent. This thing was only put up like 7 years ago.
Oh, I know.
Huh. Look at that.
Paul Bunyan's knife.
Our next stop, Wichita Falls.
But first,
I never had a Whataburger yet, and I keep hearing it rivals In-N-Out. I want to find out myself. People have said that Shake Shack can stand against In-N-Out, and I have to beg the difference and say no, it does not. It doesn't stand even close to In-N-Out. Whataburger looks decent.
Pretty big.
Yeah, it's big. Let's see what it's got. Let's go. Definitely not as much hype as I thought it should have. People will probably say I need to do things to it. No, you need to do this, do that. But the burger should taste good. Period first. It's decent. I don't hate it.
So you're choosing?
Oh, that's a burger. In-N-Out for sure. It's kind of weird that nobody's here.
Dude, this is crazy. Downtown Wichita Falls.
Alright, this is probably where you go and get permits.
There's dead down here, which is crazy. That's cool. Check out the Wichita Theater.
Little Mermaid.
What? Definitely passing on that movie. This is like a really great downtown, and there's nobody here.
I know. It's Saturday
Like,
too.
look at these shops and stuff, dude.
It's Saturday too.
Like, it's really cool. They need to work on the roads. The roads are absolutely terrible.
Well, it's one way.
Oh, is it one way? Okay.
I see that sign. Look, I'm like, oh fuck, we're going the wrong way.
Were we?
Yeah, we were. Local gang coming up right here.
Your local gang.
Yeah,
They
local
look
gangs.
dangerous. Looking
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Did you get them on video?
Yeah, I did.
They got their pictures.
Oh, they're looking at us.
Oh, it's just up here somewhere, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it's that little fucking
Oh my
place.
gosh, is that it?
No way. So we are approaching the littlest skyscraper in the world, and here we have it, right here. This is it.
This is in the world?
It's in the world, the tiniest skyscraper in the world. Here we go, there's the sign right there too. Look at it. No way, dude, that's so funny. The world's littlest skyscraper, 1919. So this part of Wichita Falls is actually beautiful. It's kind of crazy. There's like some slummy parts and some really dope looking parts. But we found some like train graveyard here that's really dope.
That's a good shot right here.
Super dope. Here we are in Wichita Falls. Tem and I really liked this place. I wish we could have videoed everything we saw because the downtown was huge, especially for such a small population of only 100,000. This is a place I would have liked to have stayed for at least 2 or 3 days just in order to film it the way I'd want to and see all that the town has to offer as far as recreation and food. The architecture was awesome. It was super clean and safe feeling. Even though everything was mysteriously closed on a Saturday afternoon, there were lots of businesses down there. They even had those little rentable scooters lying around the sidewalks. So this was without a doubt in my top 3 places we visited on our entire trip. It felt like a big downtown, but also was super quiet and had this eerie, abandoned feeling to it, which I bizarrely love. But one thing this town absolutely must do is repave the roads. I'm gonna close up this episode right now. I hope you enjoyed it so far. We've had a pretty long day up to here. We started at the hotel in Dallas, went to the dealership, picked up the car, hit a couple small towns, made it to Wichita, and this is still the first day. From here on, we're gonna go from Wichita to Amarillo in the next episode, so I hope you join us on this journey. Catch you later.